Hey, what's going on, everybody? Tommy Star here. Thank you for clicking on this video. It's time for another physical media update. All my pickups for the month of October. Well, welcome back to the channel, everybody. So happy you could join me here today. Hope you're having a great weekend. We have another big update, 72 pickups for the month of October. Lots to look at. I'm excited to show you everything I picked up. Of course, being Halloween month, I got tons of horror pickups, a huge stack of Steelbooks. I cannot wait for you to see all of them. Couple of 4K Disneys, good little stack of A to Z, some DC Marvel, and for boutique, we have a big stack of Scream Factory, which includes everything I picked up in the Shocktober sale, one A24, a good little stack of Kino, and some Vinegar Syndrome. But before we get into all the amazing pickups, if you guys are not subscribed to my channel and you enjoy seeing what people pick up each and every month for their physical media collections, hit that subscribe button down below, and don't forget the notification bell. You guys get an alert every time I upload a new video. And if you enjoy my update here today, give it a like. Okay, so since Halloween was just a few days ago, what do you say we start out with the horror pickups? First up is the one and only title in the October horror pack I didn't own, the horror pack exclusive number 88, a movie called Obstacle Corpse. This one definitely looks like fun. A movie I cannot wait to check out this Christmas, The Mean One. This, of course, is the horror version of The Grinch, if you couldn't tell by that cover. And for those who may not know, David Howard Thornton, who plays Art the Clown, actually plays the Grinch in here. Super excited to watch this. Next up from Fox, we have the new Boogeyman movie. I don't know if this was a remake or what. There's been so many movies called Boogeyman over the years. From the mind of Stephen King. This should be good. And the last Amray is a new RLJE title called The Dive. This one looks really cool. Definitely interested in checking this one out. All right, getting into the Blu-ray slipcovers. First up from Universal, we have The Last Voyage of the Demeter. The Legend of Dracula is Born. This one looked like a cool one. Definitely had to pick it up. Next here from Wild Eye Releasing, we have Caddy Hack. Some kind of a horror spoof on Caddyshack, I'm assuming. Looks like a lot of fun. Happy to have it. The latest in the Screenbox line, we have the documentary RoboDoc, the creation of RoboCop. This is number 13 on the spine. I've already done a big rant about this in the past, why they're not staying consistent with the numbers on the spines. We have 1, 2, 3, 11, and now 13. Where are all the others? I have no idea, but had to get it. This definitely looks good. I cannot wait to check this out. I'm a big fan of the first RoboCop movie. From the MVD Marquee collection, we have a movie called Vile. Never really heard of this movie, but I looked into it. It looks really brutal. Definitely a cool release. From Unearthed Films, we have the 15th anniversary for Dead Girl with a slipcover. Still to this day, have not seen this movie. I've owned it forever, but I'm really happy to have this new slipcover edition. Okay, moving on to the 4K horror. First up, we finally have Scream 3 on 4K. Really happy about that. Now we just need part 4 and we'll have them all. Now I know I just picked up a couple of Blu-ray editions for this movie last month, but we finally have the 4K, one of my all-time favorite horror films, one of my all-time favorite Stephen King films, and that is The Mist. Look at that beautiful slipcover. So happy this is finally on 4K. From Universal, we finally have Megan on 4K. Why we didn't get the 4K when they released the Blu-ray, I have no idea. Universal does that a lot, but whatever. I did get a chance to finally see this last month. I thought it was cool. Not as good as everyone made it out to be, but it was still a good time. The last 4 Universal monster movies finally got released with individual slipcovers. We have The Mummy, Phantom of the Opera, The Bride of Frankenstein, and of course my all-time favorite, Creature from the Black Lagoon. From Fox, we got Prey on 4K, which is badass. You never know with those streaming movies if we're ever going to see physical media versions of them, but we did. I'm so happy. From Paramount, we finally have Rosemary's Baby on 4K. Definitely a horror classic. Cool looking slip. The new Meg film, Meg 2, The Trench. Wasn't a super big fan of the first one, but figured I'd grab the second one. And the last for the horror pickups, we have this beautiful 4K box set from Troma for the Toxic Avenger movies. Yes, these are finally on 4K. Look at this beautiful box set. I cannot wait to rewatch all these movies on 4K. 4 individual Amrays. This is badass. All right, get into the A to Z pickups. First up, after what seems like years of hunting, I finally got my hands on the Twilight Time edition of La Bamba on Blu-ray. So this has always been really expensive because it's been out of print for many, many years. It goes for like $150 to $200. One time I found it on Mercari for $80. I bought it, and when I got it, I found out it was a bootleg. Pissed me off. Thankfully, I was able to get my money back. But now, I'm assuming because Criterion just released their Blu-ray of this dropped big time online, and I just found it on Amazon for $30. Even though it's a cool edition and it has some cool art on it, I'm not a Criterion collector. I am totally fine with this Twilight Time edition. Finally, I have this in my collection. One of my all-time favorite biopics, so couldn't be happier. The Blu-ray edition of Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. I mentioned this in the unboxing. I'm not a huge fan of the Mission Impossible movies, and I have all the others on Blu-ray, so decided to save myself a little bit of money, and I picked up the Blu-ray. I'm happy with this edition. From Universal, we have a movie called Strays, a dog-talking movie that's rated R. Definitely sounds interesting. You got Will Ferrell and Jamie Foxx doing the voices in here. I'm excited to check this one out. All right, moving on to the 4K A to Z. First up, we have Barbie. I had to buy this movie. I don't know what it is. Something intrigues me with it. Haven't watched it yet. I'm happy to have it in the collection. The first Muppets movie to hit 4K, and it just happens to be my all-time favorite. From Sony, we have The Muppets Take Manhattan. Look at that cool cover. Hopefully we'll start getting more Muppets films now on 4K, like A Muppet Christmas Carol. That would be really cool. From Warner Brothers, we have the newest Mortal Kombat Legends film, Cage Match. I think this is the 4th one now. I've been collecting all these from the start. They're really cool movies, so happy to have a new one. From Paramount, we have the latest Transformers film, Rise of the Beasts. I have to get caught up on these movies. I liked the first couple when they came out, but haven't really been a big fan of them lately. But gotta keep getting them. What are you doing here? I thought you were at the park. What happened?
I left.
You left?
Yeah.
And you're back?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
2 Disney 4K pickups in October. First up, we have the new Haunted Mansion movie. And finally on 4K, Disney's first ever animated film, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Next up, the DC Marvel, and they are all DC. First up, we have the 4th and final season for Titans. The newest DC animated film, Justice League RWBY Superheroes and Huntsman Part 2. It's a long title. And last up, we have the most recent DC Extended Universe film, and that, of course, is Blue Beetle. I got the 4K and the Target exclusive Blu-ray. We all watched this movie last night. It was my first time seeing it, and I gotta say, I loved it. It was a great time. The special effects kicked ass. Really good story, action-packed, a lot of sad moments, great acting. Sholo, what's his name from Cobra Kai? I never know how to say his name. Did such a good job in here. Just overall, a great movie. All right, we are going to get into the boutique titles now. First up, the one A24 pickup in October, the movie Talk to Me on 4K. I've heard a lot of really good things about this movie. Cannot wait to check this out. Did not get a chance to in October. 3 Vinegar Syndrome pickups in the month of October. If you guys want to see these in full detail, I did do an unboxing video. I'll put that and all the other unboxing videos for October down in the description box for you. First up, we have Rabid Grannies. This really cool lenticular cover. Then we have Blood-Sucking Freaks on 4K. And Mother's Day on 4K. All right, Kino Lorber. The first ones I'm going to show you are a new line that Kino started called Kino Cult. I have the first 3 here. First up, we have Lorna the Exorcist. And as you can see, they're numbered spines, which is cool. Next up, we have Alien Outlaw, number 2. And The Dark Power. There's 2 more announced. I think they come out in December, and definitely going to keep collecting these. A movie here from 1986 starring Robin Williams and Kurt Russell called The Best of Times. Never heard of this movie, but when I seen that it was them two, I had to pick this up. Definitely looks like a cool movie. And the last 2 are 4K releases. We have Cujo on 4K now. Definitely an awesome horror classic with Dee Wallace. So happy to see that in 4K. And then we have Red Dragon on 4K. This is the 3rd Hannibal film that Kino has put on 4K. First we got Hannibal, then we got Silence of the Lambs, and now Red Dragon. So that's awesome. Okay, we're going to end the boutiques with the Scream Factories. Now, the first ones I'm going to show you, I'm going to fly through these really quick because I did do an unboxing video for these as well. But again, these are from the Shocktober sale. So we have Brain Dead, John Carpenter's Someone's Watching Me, the double feature for Munchies and Munchie, Nightmares, Dead Time Stories, The Ambulance, and Darkman 2, The Return of Durant, and Darkman 3, Die, Darkman, Die. Really good deals on these and really happy to add to the Scream Factory collection. And then we got a couple new 4K collector's editions. Pumpkinhead, finally on 4K. So badass. And then The Blob on 4K. And this one did come with an alternate slipcover, which is just kick-ass. All right, we're going to end with the Steelbooks like we always do. First up is a beautiful Best Buy exclusive 4K Steelbook set from Universal for the new Halloween trilogy. Now, again, I did a full unboxing of this. If you guys want to see it in full detail, check it out down below in the description box. I'm not going to take these out or anything. We'll just kind of look at it. There's the front, there's the back, the side, and then all the movies. Next up from Paramount, we have a 4K Steelbook for the original Friday the 13th with one of those cardboard slipcovers, which honestly is the only thing cool about this because the Steelbook underneath is the same as the Blu-ray Steelbook we got a couple years ago. But there's the front, there's the back, there's it all opened up, and the horrible artwork on the inside. The Best Buy exclusive 4K Steelbook for Megan. This is a cool looking one. There's the back. There's it all opened up. And the inside. A Walmart exclusive steelbook for a really bad movie, but a cool looking steelbook. And that is Jeepers Creepers Reborn. God, this movie was awful. Had to pick this up for the collection though. And the inside. The Best Buy exclusive 4K steelbook for Evil Dead Rise. This is a cool looking one. And the inside. Definitely one of my favorite steelbooks for the month, and that is the Best Buy exclusive 4K steelbook for The Mist. Of course, from Lionsgate, with that cool clear slipcover. Go ahead and take that off. The art underneath is just awesome. It's like a cartoonish looking thing. There's the back. Of course, we have a continuation when you open it up. And it does come with a lot of discs because you get black and white versions on 4K and Blu-ray in addition to the standard versions. So we have a flipper in the middle, but there's the inside art. The 4K Steelbook for Scream 3. And I think I got this off of Amazon. I don't think this was a Best Buy exclusive, but I like the look of this one. A lot of people were complaining that it's red and not black, so it doesn't match all the others, but I like it. And the inside. The Best Buy exclusive 4K Steelbook for Prey. Gorgeous Steelbook. I am so fortunate to have a copy of this. Like The Exorcist, it sold out really fast. I didn't pre-order it in time. And on release day, only one copy showed up at one of my stores in the cities. That was like 45 minutes away. But thankfully, I was able to go over there and pick it up. So I'm so happy to have this. There's it all opened up. And the inside. All right, the next three are actually all Screen Factory Steelbooks. The first two are joint exclusives with Best Buy. We have Pumpkinhead on 4K. Gorgeous Steelbook. There's it all opened up. And the inside. The 4K Steelbook for The Blob. And the inside. And the third one is a joint exclusive with Walmart, and that is the Blu-ray Steelbook for Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Definitely a weird title for Scream Factory to pick up, but I'm happy they did. This is a cool looking Steelbook. There's it all opened up. And the inside. And the last Steelbook and the last pickup for my October physical media update, and that is the Best Buy exclusive 4K Steelbook for Blue Beetle. This is cool looking. There's the back. There's it all opened up. And the inside. Well, there you have it. All 72 pickups for the month of October. And as you can see, some really cool stuff. So that'll do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of the pickups in October. What did you guys find in October? And if you would, share the video around. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.